Ciao Giuventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. It's super early in the morning. Why? Because at 2 a.m. I woke up, my eyes were doing like this and I was like, Juventus Sassuolo, Juventus Sassuolo, Juventus Sassuolo, full of tension because it's an important game. We won on Wednesday versus Milan, but this game we cannot miss it. We have to win also because Milan today they won 2-0 versus Torino, so we have to win that game. It's a crucial game and I hope that I woke up really early. I hope that our players tonight, when we will face Sassuolo, they will be wake up. I hope so that they will be full of energy because we have to win that game. So what I did between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. is I was reading a lot of articles. I prepared every news of the Italian and international papers to see what they are saying about our beloved Juventus. As I told you, important game in Torino, Juventus versus Sassuolo, and we see a beautiful image of Rabiot selected by Juventus with the blue shirt. So it's time to see again the blue shirt because I believe him, I'm not wrong, that we played with a blue shirt just one time. So I'm really curious to see if we do it again. Rabiot instead. We will go through the lineups in a few minutes, but I don't believe he will play. I know everyone is saying he will play. I don't believe he will play. Let's see if I will be wrong or right. An important thing before going into the front page is Felix Correa, that yesterday was not playing in the first part of the game under 23, but then he entered and he decided the game with a 1-0. For all the people that are saying we want Felix Correa in first team, it is not possible at the moment. Why? Because due to COVID restriction, he is in a bubble with his team. He cannot go to the first team. So just for your information, Gazzetta dello Sport, are they speaking about Juventus? No, they are saying Il Milan VAR VER. Why? Because there were a lot of discussion yesterday in that game with a penalty given again to Milan. I believe, if I'm not wrong, it's the 12th this season. That's a lot. Juventus have 5, so 12 versus 5 is really a lot. And then 1 to Torino that was given, and then VAR took it away. Then they are speaking about Mr. Chef because they are comparing the Zerbi with Pirlo because both of them are coming from Brescia in Italy. They have the same age. They have the same passion for beautiful football, a beautiful football that they are starting to see at Juventus. Corriere dello Sport, Milan a reaction from Milan because they lost versus Juve and now they won again. Are they speaking about Juve? Yes, Juve, Pirlo lancia Demiral. Pirlo will launch Demiral. He has not that many choice. We will go through the lineup soon. What about the ranking? Milan is first now with 40 points. They played all their game. At 12:30 Italian time, there will be Inter versus Roma, a really big game. I hope in a equalize X would be beautiful, a draw between both teams so that we can catch up if we win versus Sassuolo. Atalanta, top team, they won 4-1 versus Benevento, and they are fourth at the moment with 31 points, so we have to win. That's what I was telling you. This night it will be -2 degrees for Juventus Sassuolo. It will be really cold. I'm curious to see if some players will play with short sleeves like Mandzukic was doing. Do you remember Mandzukic that was playing in the snow with short sleeves? Let me know in the comment if you were already supporting Juve at that time and if you have that image in mind. While you are doing that, don't forget to put a maximum of like and subscribe to the channel. Important if we want to grow the community of English speaking Juve fans. Tutto Sport is saying Milan indiavolato, Toro SOS rinforzi. Again about Milan, we don't care. Ragazzi, niente scherzi. Pirlo's words are really beautiful because he's saying, guys, no jokes, we don't have to joke because it's a really important game. And then we go inside to the spot. Pirlo, che lezione ai giovani. Pirlo, what a lesson to the young guys, because we are full of enthusiasm. I was speaking about that enthusiasm in Twitch for Pitch on Juventus Twitch channel, you remember? Or maybe you don't know, but I went into the final, so on Friday the 15th, I hope you will support me, because I am in the final. I won in the semi-final, I'm super happy about that. But I was saying that we are full of enthusiasm, and that is true with all the young players, McKennie, Kulusevski, Chiesa. But Pirlo is saying, I told them in a meeting, if you want to be considered a real Juve player, forget about all the compliments, because at Juve you receive compliments, but what you did 2 hours before, you already have to forget it, because you have to think about the next step. So all the compliments, the praises are really beautiful to receive. You receive, you smile, you forget, you focus on the next one. Really beautiful lesson from Pirlo, that knows Juve because he played there. And then he said about Chiesa that Chiesa didn't do anything at the moment. He said he has everything to become a real big champion, but he needs to grow at the moment. I'm asking him and my team to have a really great mental condition, to be strong mentally. Why? Because I don't want to see anymore our team winning and then being really relaxed. I don't want that. I want to be focused on every single moment of the game. And then he's speaking about the field. On the field there is Papa Ronaldo, because with all these young players we have one real leader, and it's Ronaldo. Ronaldo that is really sharing a lot of tips with the team. He's taking the young guys like Kulusevski, Chiesa, De Ligt, McKennie, and he's explaining them a lot of things. So really happy to have them. Pay attention, because Ronaldo didn't score versus Milan. He will be really angry, and he already scored 4 goals in 4 games versus Sassuolo. Will we see a goal of Ronaldo? I can bet yes, and I will not be really prudent. I will even tell you that I'm already thinking of 2 goals of Ronaldo. Speaking about 2 goals, Dybala is 2 goals away to hit 100 with Juventus. That's what he's focusing on, and then he will speak about his contract. What about Dybala? Will he hit 100 goals with Juve already versus Sassuolo? The first time that Dybala this season will play at Juventus Stadium, because he always played away. Let's see and discover that. I'm expecting again Dybala to grow like he did versus Milan. Really beautiful performance. Demiral will be in the defense today. Arthur is maybe replacing Bentancur, and then Morata maybe on the bench. Not sure about that. What about the lineup of Sky is saying actually in the goal we have Szczesny, then Danilo, Bonucci, Demiral, Frabotta. Actually the same lineup as I've put there in defense, and then Chiesa, McKennie, Rabiot, Ramsey, Dybala, Ronaldo. So actually near the same formation lineup as I have here. The big difference, I still put the Bentancur here as a number 30. Romeo Agresti, I was doing a live with him on Juventus Italian channel, and he was saying that he saw Rabiot, I saw Bentancur. That's the only change that we have. Why Bentancur for me and not Rabiot? Because don't forget, if Rabiot and Danilo has a yellow card, they can't play versus Inter. So Danilo, there is no choice due to De Ligt, Alexander and Cuadrado that are not able to play. Rabiot, we have a bit more chances. So let's see. Buffon is expected to play from Di Marzio. Can be that Buffon play. Why not? No, I have no problem with that. Few words about Locatelli. Locatelli that is really happy to meet Pirlo, because Pirlo is one of his idols, and that's great. Even if one of the other his idols, how he plays Kroos, but yeah, Pirlo is still his big idol, and he can't wait to meet him on the field, and maybe in a future at Juventus. Why? Because he was really near to Juve. Maybe for next summer Locatelli can be a target and become a Juve player. Another player that can become a Juve player really soon is Reynolds. Finally, what a story. We are speaking about this since 2-3 weeks now. Every day he's near. Looks like next week, in the beginning of the week, Benevento, that is actually pairing with Juventus, should go to USA to negotiate with MLS to have actually Reynolds in loan from Juventus. Juventus will buy him for 8 million euro, then giving to loan to Benevento. Really good school for Reynolds, by the way, because Inzaghi is doing really great thing. Another player that can become a Juve player is Rovella, that should sign really soon but stay at Genoa. There were some words of Onofri that was saying the guy looks already that he has an experience of a 30 years old player. He looks like Modric, the first peak Modric. Could be a really beautiful signing for Juve. And then we finish with the strikers, Calcio Mercato, the transfer market. About the strikers, they are saying that Paratici is looking for diverse solutions, looking also for a B plan. The dream is still Milik that can be free next summer. Maybe they will even try again, but Napoli is not willing to leave him, not for 10 million, not for 15. They want 15, 18 million, so that will be difficult. We still see the picture of Llorente and then the picture of Pelé. I hope it will not be Pelé, but the new entry is Scamacca, Gianluca Scamacca from Genoa, young player, 22, total different profile as all the other strikers that we were talking about. So but talking with Romeo Agresti today, I was with Monblano and Agresti, they were saying that at the moment there are not real discussion with Genoa because Preziosi doesn't want to give him, also because he's a player from Sassuolo. So we have to see, we have to check that solution, guys. We will meet each other maybe for another video in the afternoon, but for sure for the game Juve Sassuolo, halftime and post game, and who knows if I can negotiate with my wife, maybe even a pre-game live. Let's see. I don't forget for subscribe to the channel. And you see I am really tired because it's 6 AM. I'm doing that video really early and I'm like but I will sleep a bit and then I will wake up full of energy for the game. Subscribe to the channel, don't forget the maximum of like. Grazie, forza Juve.